Coming to you from an undisclosed underground location, this is Trend Comics presents the Green Hornet Radio. The Green Hornet is a fictional mass crime fighter created in 1936 by George Trendle and Fran Striker, with input from radio director James Jewell. Though various incarnations of the Hornet exist, most versions has the Green Hornet as the alter ego of Britt Reid, wealthy young publisher of the Daily Sentinel newspaper by day. But by night, clad in long green overcoat, gloves, fedora, and mask, Reid fights crimes as the mysterious vigilante known as the Green Hornet. He's accompanied by his loyal and similarly masked partner and confidant Kato, who drives their advanced car, the Black Beauty. Though both the police and general public believe the Hornet to be a wanted criminal, Reid uses that perception to help him infiltrate the underworld, leaving behind for the police and criminals any incriminating evidence he has found. In the original radio incarnation, Britt Reid is the son of Dan Reid Jr., the nephew of John Reid, the Lone Ranger. This makes the Green Hornet the grandnephew of the Lone Ranger. The relationship is alluded to at least once during the radio show when Dan Reid visits his son to question him on why Britt has never captured the Hornet. Upon learning the truth behind his son's dual identity, Dan Reid recalls his days in Texas with his uncle, the Lone Ranger. The series originated on January 31st, 1936 on WXYZ. WXYZ was also the same station that brought you The Lone Ranger. The series ran from November 16, 1939 through September 8, 1950. It briefly returned to the airwaves on September 10th to December 5th, 1952. Distinguished by its use of classical music for themes and bridges, the Green Hornet was one of radio's best-known adventure shows. The vigilante nature of the hero's operation quickly resulted in the Green Hornet being declared an outlaw himself, and Britt Reid played to it. Green Hornet became thought of as the city's biggest criminal, allowing him to walk into suspected racketeering offices and ply them for information, or even demanding a cut of their profits. In doing so, the Green Hornet usually provoked them into attacking him to remove his competition, giving him license to defeat and leave them for the police without raising suspicion. Deep underground in an undisclosed location, this is Trend Comics presents The Green Hornet. The Green Hornet is a 1940 black and white 13-chapter movie serial from Universal Pictures. Produced by Henry McRae and directed by Ford Levi, it starred Gordon Jones, Wade Butler, Key Luke, and Ann Nigel. The series is based on the Green Hornet radio series by George Trendle and Fran Striker. Britt Reid, publisher of the Sentinel newspaper, is secretly the vigilante criminal crime fighter, the Green Hornet. He and his Korean valet, Kato, investigate and expose several seemingly separate criminal rackets. This leads them into continued conflict with the Chief, the mastermind behind the criminal syndicate controlling those rackets. Originally produced as a 13-chapter movie serial, The Green Hornet consisted of Chapter 1, The Tunnel of Terror, Chapter 2, The Thundering Terror. Chapter 3, Flying Coffin. Chapter 4, Pillar of Flame. Chapter 5, The Time Bomb. Chapter 6, Highways of Terror. Chapter 7, Bridge of Disaster. Chapter 8, Dead or Alive. Chapter 9, The Hornet Trap. Chapter 10, Bullet and Balance. Chapter 11, Disaster Rides the Rails. Chapter 12, Panic in the Zoo. And Chapter 13, Doom of the Underworld. From an undisclosed location deep underground, this is Trend Comics presents The Green Hornet Strikes Again. The Green Hornet Strikes Again is a 1941 Universal black and white 15-chapter movie serial based upon the Green Hornet radio series by George Trendle and Fran Striker. It is the sequel to Universal's earlier serial, The Green Hornet from 1940. This was the 117th serial, the 49th style, of the 137 that Universal produced. The plot involves racketeering and is unusual for a movie serial by having mostly standalone chapters instead of each running into the next. This was also the case with Universal's first Green Hornet serial. Wealthy publisher Britt Reid and his trusted Korean valet and sidekick Kato disguise themselves as crime-fighting vigilantes, the Green Hornet and Kato. They battle the growing power of a ruthless crime lord, Boss Brogan, and his myriad racketeers across the city, all of which have strong links to the unfriendly foreign powers. The Green Hornet Strikes Again stars Warren Hall as Britt Reid and his alter ego, the Green Hornet. Cole replaced Gordon Jones in this role and also provided the voice of the Hornet instead of radio voice Al Hodge in the original series. Wayne Bolter as Michael Axford, Britt Reid's bodyguard. And Nigel as Lenore Casey Case, Britt Reid's secretary. Guy Luke as Kato, the Green Hornet sidekick, and Pierce Watkins as Boss Brogan, racketeer. The Green Hornet Strikes Again, 1941, 15-chapter serial featured the following chapters. Chapter 1, Flaming Havoc. Chapter 2, The Plunge of Peril. Chapter 3, The Avenging Heavens. Chapter 4, A Night of Terror. Chapter 5, Shattering Doom. Chapter 6, The Fatal Flash. Chapter 7, Death in the Clouds. Chapter 8, Human Targets. Chapter 9, The Tragic Crash. Chapter 10, Blazing Fury. Chapter 11, Thieves of the Night. Chapter 12, Crashing Barriers. Chapter 13, The Flaming Inferno. Chapter 14, Racketeering Vultures. And the finale, Chapter 15, smashing the crime rate.
What happened? What happened?
It's locked. Get busy.
Get some water, quick.
Stand up with your hands in the clear.
What do you want? Who are you? The Green Hornet.
Yes. Now answer my questions if you value your life. Are you in charge of this lab?
Yes. Yes, I'm the chief chemist here.
Why are there so many fatal accidents here? Speak up.
We're working with very dangerous chemicals.
What are you making?
I cannot tell you. I'm sworn to secrecy.
You are going to tell me. What are you making?
An anti-aircraft bomb.
Why should that work be so dangerous? Don't lie to me. Give me the details.
I can't tell you. It's a government secret.
What government? Answer me.
I can't tell you. They killed me.
Find the main switch and cut off the current. We can't get him out of here now.
Is he dead?
No, just badly shocked.
Where was that explosion?
You got me. Unless it came from the lab.
That's it, the lab. You call the others.
The guard. We'd better go.
Just a minute. Weaver may be carrying something interesting. notebook fully explains his invention, doesn't it?
Yes, Mr. Britt. The inventor itemized every detail of his anti-aircraft bomb. Supplied with these, our anti-aircraft defenses would be impregnable.
Yes, and in the enemy's hands, our attack would be highly ineffective, wouldn't it?
Absolutely ineffective, sir. The bomb works on the scientific principle of magnetic attraction. That means particles, highly magnetized, will automatically move with great speed toward metal.
Well, in other words, once the bomb explodes, the fragments would tend to find their own targets, which in this case would be the motors of the attacking planes. Is that right?
That is correct. And according to this, every airplane within 1,000 feet of the explosion will be hit.
That's very ingenious. Say, do you know anything about this Dr. Bedloe? His name is in the book.
Yes, he's an inventor and a very well-rated scientist.
Could he have been the man in the laboratory?
Absolutely not, sir. I know the doctor by sight and by reputation.
Still, he might be mixed up in this anti-aircraft bomb business.
I do not think so. He's a scientist, living entirely in a world of abstract thoughts.
Suppose you go to his place for some advice on one of your own inventions.
I'll be very glad to do so. I'll go this evening.
Good. You might find out something important about the identity of the inventor of the anti-aircraft bomb.
Think hard, Weaver. Was there anything else in that notebook the Hornet took from you beside the layout of that bomb?
You better come clean with us.
I've told you repeatedly there was nothing in that notebook except the electrical and chemical formula.
No names?
Here, or telephone numbers.
None except Dr. J.C. Bedloe's.
Bedloe's? Who's he?
Does he know anything about this bomb?
He knows all about it. I've been consulting with him privately, all the way through.
Holy cats!
Wait a minute. Wait till Manning hears of this.
Sit down, Weaver. We're not through with you yet.
Say, Weaver has a partner that's been working with him on that anti-aircraft bomb.
A partner? Then he must know all about the bomb. Who is he?
Dr. Bedloe. His name is in that notebook the Hornet took from Weaver.
We've got to get hold of him right away and stop him from talking.
I'll make that Weaver tell me where Bedloe lives.
Get Bedloe. Take him out to Foley's old house on the Fulton Road. Here's the key. Better take Dolan with you. I'll have someone else watch Weaver.
What's a good word?
We got the anti-aircraft gun.
Good.
And the right type for the anti-aircraft bomb.
It's out where we're going to make our test?
No, it's still at the factory.
But you said you had it.
Now, look, this thing is risky. It takes a lot of figuring out.
I know all about that. What about our undercover man, Evans, at the factory?
He's done his job all right, which was to let me know when the right type of guns were coming through and being delivered. Sent me word today.
And now it's up to us to pick one off. Is that it?
That's right. They're being delivered to the armory late this afternoon. The gun we want will be on a covered truck heading out along the Red River Highway.
The bombs are all ready, which means we can make our test tonight. I'll phone Manning to hijack that gun.
Manning talking. Yes, boss. They're right here.
What's up? Something important?
Mm-hmm. Yes? The Red River Highway. All right. I'll send the boys right out so they can find a suitable place to operate. Well, it's up to you two now.
What is?
The gun we've been waiting for is leaving the factory at 4 o'clock in a covered truck.
Good.
Where do we pick it up?
I'll show you.
Hey, now, slow down. If them things are what they look like from here...
That's just what they are. This man's dead.
This fellow's alive.
They hijacked us. They got away with the anti-aircraft gun.
Anti-aircraft gun. Who did? Tell us, man.
We gotta get this man to the hospital.
Listen, as fast as we can make it. What about the other one? We take him to the morgue and notify the police.
Why, can you imagine running into a story like this?
Did you see Dr. Bedloe?
Yes. As I was driving toward his home, I saw Dr. Bedloe struggling with two men who were dragging him from his house. They threw him into a car and drove away.
Did you follow them?
Yes. They took him to that house on Fulton Road, the place where we had the trouble with that Mr. Foley.
Foley's house. And Dr. Bedloe's in the hands of the racketeers.
I am sure he is.
Let's get the Hornet outfit. We're going to call in Dr. Bedloe.
Why don't you sit down, Doc? That marathon ain't gonna get you any place.
Silence the motor. We're almost there. If I need help, I'll whistle.
You know, come to think of it, Doc, you and old man Weaver must have been pretty smart inventing that anti-aircraft bomb.
I wouldn't have had a thing to do with it if I thought for a minute it was going to fall in the hands of criminals.
Wait a minute, Bedlow. Who's a criminal?
You are. Keep your hands up.
The Green Hornet.
That's right. I am the Green Hornet.
What do you want?
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Doctor. Now, Dr. Bedlow, I came here to help you.
No, the Green Hornet never helped anybody. You're a master criminal.
You are the innocent victim of a dangerous plot that may involve our country.
Shall I tie these men up, sir?
Yes.
What is the meaning of this? What do you want with me?
I want the truth from you, Doctor.
Well, if it's about the bomb...
I know all about the bomb and your association with Weaver and the Grimbold steel plant. What I want to find out is, for whom are the Grimbold people making these bombs?
I don't know. I don't know a thing about it.
Tell the truth, Doctor. If you don't, it may cost the lives of many people.
I've told you the truth. I don't know. Nobody does. Except Manning and the people he's working for. They're expecting a telephone call from Manning now. Any moment. I didn't know what Weaver and I were letting ourselves in for.
I heard that when I came in. Keep an eye on the doctor. Hello.
DeLuca?
Yeah.
Now get this straight.
I'm leaving the mill right away to deliver the bombs.
Yeah.
Tonges will fly his plane to the field on Fulton Road, just south of Claremont, where he'll transfer to our other plane. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Leave Dolan to guard Bedlow. Then you get over to that field and watch Tonjes' plane. He'll be leaving there within 20 minutes, so make it snappy.
Okay. We're leaving you here, Doctor. You'd better call the police to get these men and take you home safely. Come on.
Kato.
We're too late?
Not yet. I'll follow that fellow with this other plane.
All right.
gunner seems to know his business.
He ought to. He's a deserter from the artillery.
That's Ton just now.
Here's the shell. Don't forget, give him plenty of time to bail out and get in the clear.
I know. Don't fire right at the plane. We want that shell to explode about 500 yards above and behind it. I'll take care of that. There he is.
He's in the clear.
But there's another plane up there.
Yeah, but he's got no business being there.
Fire that gun before Ton's plane crashes.
Go ahead and shoot.